Welcome back to the video editing masterclass. In this particular video, I want to show you how to color grade your video, how to smoothen your face, brighten your teeth, add makeup, add curves to your videos, and so many other things like that. Do well to give this video a like so that the YouTube algorithm can recommend it to more people like you. Now let's get right into it. Yes, you can actually smoothen your face and do so many things right here on Capcut, and you will get super quality and amazing videos out of this. So I'm going to scroll at the bottom, then you locate and click on, there's this particular one called adjust. Yeah, this particular one called adjust. You click on it. Okay, you click on it. So if your video is dark, click on the brightness and increase it a little. The more you increase it, just look at the top here, you will see it having effect on your video, and you see if you want to keep it like that or you want to return it, you can return it back to 0, or you can reduce the brightness if your video is too bright. Okay, it all depends on you. I usually leave this at 5. You can go to contrast. If you would love to increase your contrast, you can increase it. As you can see what it's doing to your video, you can decrease it. I don't usually touch my contrast, but my saturation, I usually increase it to 10. This saturation brings out the color in your video, so you can increase it or decrease it as you like. So I usually leave it at 10 like that. So this brilliance, I don't usually touch it. I don't really like it. So just do what works for you. Try different types of this thing and see what actually works for you. Okay, so this sharpen is what brings out the super quality in your video. So I usually sharpen my video by 50% if I'm posting it on social media, and if I want to post it on YouTube, I leave it at 25%. Okay, so it all depends on what works for you. What I would just advise is all these things, do not overdo them. Don't overdo it. So let's take this back to 25. Let's leave it at 25. Okay, then this clarity also helps you bring out the best in your video, so I can do it and leave it at 10. Okay, so this is HSL helps you select colors, specific colors from your video, and you'll be able to increase the vibrance of that particular color. So as you can see now, I have this and this orange color right here, and I also have a little bit of yellow at my back. So if the color is not here, if the colors that are here is not in your video, you can't really do much about it. You can also use this to change the color of your clothes. Okay, yes, you can use it to change the color of your clothes. So as this has been selected now, if I increase any of this or reduce it, it will change the color of my clothes. So let's do it. So as you can see, my clothes has moved from being wine color to orange. Okay, and you can increase the brightness as well. So like I said, if the color is in your video, then you can change it. If the color is not in your video, you won't be able to change it like that. Okay, so I'm going to return it back to what it was, or you could just click on reset right here and it will go back to what it was before. Okay, so I want to increase the yellow color behind me, so I'll click on yellow and I'll increase the saturation of that yellow. Okay, so that's just it. I'll increase the saturation of that yellow, and once that is good, I'll just click on this particular button right here to take it down. Okay, so HSL helps you bring out the vibrant colors in your video. If the color is not in your video, you will not be able to change it. So you can see some other things right here. I don't usually use all this. I don't understand them, but you can test them out. This color wheels and the likes. This highlight, I don't usually use it. I don't really know what it is. I think it's highlights, gives you some like bright color or something. So the next thing I usually do is I come here, I come to temperature, I click on temperature and I reduce the temperature to make my video cool. Okay, you can see that the white this thing background behind me has turned more whitish. It has turned more whitish, and I love it like that. So this is it without the temperature. You can see it looks hot. Okay, if you reduce it, your video will be cold. It will look cold. Okay, if you increase it, your video will be hot. As you can see, it looks like fire. Okay, so I usually reduce this to about 20. So I leave it at that, and that is it. So these are gradients, vinaigrette and the likes. So these are other things that you can also add. These are things that changes your video to, there are some colors that makes your video look like an old clip. When movie actors are trying to create a very old movie, they usually use all these things to bring the video back to, to set the mood and set the pace. So you can use this to reduce you can see what it is doing to my screen. And if I want it to be white, I'll take it back. If I want it to be dark, I'll take it to the front and the like. So just test all these things out and see how it works for your video, depending on what you are trying to project. Okay, depending on what you're trying to project. So I can click on this fade and let's see what it looks like. And you see the video is fading out. If I leave it like this, it will look like an old school movie. Okay, all that being said, I will just once you are done, okay, sometimes it will give you the option to apply to all clips. Sometimes it doesn't. So if it doesn't give you the option, leave it. If it gives you the option to apply to all clips, just tick it and then you go to the next one. You can come to video quality here. I don't really use all these things. I don't really know how they work like that. You can test them out and see how it works. The one I use the most is this adjust. I just increase the brightness a little, touch up the saturation, sharpen it, increase the clarity a little, sharpen the colors in my video, and also reduce the temperature. So those are the only things that I do. So test these things out, and when you test it out, once you find what actually works for you, okay, once you find what actually works for you, come to this preset right here and save it as a preset. Okay, you can see, okay, you can save it as a preset. You click on save as preset, so subsequently you won't have to do it over and over and over again. Everything that you have been setting, you just click on it and it will apply. So I have a preset here, so I'll just click on it and it will apply to my video easily and effortlessly. Okay, you can see it has just applied to my video, and I'll click on this good sign at the top. So here you can see this is the adjustments that we just did. Okay, so let me reduce this for you to see the before and after of the video. Okay, this is the video without the preset, or the adjustment, and this is the video after. Can you see the difference? This is the before, this is the after. This is the before and this is after. Okay, so I'm just going to take it back to make sure that the preset starts from the beginning. Okay, then make sure, check till the end of your video here. This is what I was saying. It did not give me the option to apply the effect to all. Sometimes it will give you, sometimes it will not give you. So if it doesn't give you and the preset ends here, or the adjustment you did ends here, you have to press and hold this white button right here and move it till the end of your video. You press and hold it and move your hand to the right and move it to the end of your video to make sure that this applies to all your videos. So this is the end of my video and it has applied. The next thing I want to show you that is most needed, that I do the most, is for you to click on your video. Once your video is selected, scroll to the bottom here and you will see retouch. Okay, you see retouch. Click on retouch and click on face. Okay, so it will automatically identify your face. If you don't have a talking head video, you might not need this, but if you have a talking head video, it is compulsory you do this. So I usually come to this smooth. I click on smooth and I smoothen my picture, my video. If I'm posting it to YouTube, I usually leave it at 25. If I'm posting it to Instagram, I do it to 50. Okay, I do it to 50. The reason is because I noticed that when I over smoothing my video and I post it to YouTube, I usually look like baby. I usually look like baby. So that is why I said do not overdo all these things. Don't overdo it. Okay. So I'm just going to reduce it. I'll leave it at 25 so that at least when people see me outside, they'll be able to identify me. Not that they will see that my face is not 100% smooth and they'll be saying, ah, this person looks like Kayat. No, it is me. Okay. So don't overdo all these things. You can come here and reduce your nose line. Okay. You can see some of these features are, some of them are pro while some of them are not. If you are using normal Capcut, just use the one that is not pro. Okay. And so I there's this dark circle. It will help you reduce the dark circles in your under your eye. Okay. So the next thing, I go to the whitening, this white teeth, and I increase the whitening to 50% so that my teeth will look whitish. Okay. So those are basically what I do, but you can check out all these things and try them out one by one and discover the one that actually works for you. The next thing I do is I come to makeup. Okay. I don't usually do makeup. So the only thing I do here is I add eyelashes. I go to eyelashes and I apply this little devil, this first one. I apply this first one and I just increase it to 50 and that works fine for me. Okay, I leave it at that. But if you want, you can come to eyeshadow, click on eyeshadow, apply eyeshadow. If you want, you can come to lipstick and click on lipstick, any one that you want. You can see lipstick. Okay, so anyone that you want, you can always apply it as you want, but I don't want that. Okay, so you can also come to this reshape. Okay, this reshape, this is where you can slim your face. You can, change the size of your shape, the face, right? You can make your face oblong, you can make it roundish, your eye, you can, see so many things that you can do here. But the ones I do is just the ones that that I've shown you. You can see eyebrows. You can see you can change your eyebrows and the like. So let's say the eyebrow, if you to apply. I didn't even notice the difference. Okay. So, okay. Once you apply the eyebrow, you have to increase it or decrease it. Okay. You can see it raised my eyebrow at the top. Okay. Flat. Look at this one. Let's check. You can see it brings it down. So it all depends on what you want, but I don't want any of this. I don't usually do any of this. You can go to manual and you can see you can decrease your face or increase your face and the likes, but I don't want this at all. Okay, so I'll take this back. I don't want to reset everything. So I'll take this back. Then you can come to preset here. Like I said, you can always add a preset. Okay, you can add a preset. So I already have an existing preset here saved. Okay, you can have a preset saved and you can apply your preset. So I have a preset, so I will just use that. But if you don't have a preset and you have not set up a preset is just all these things that you have set up. You are now asking Capcut to save it for you so that next time when you want to use it, you don't have to go through the stress of doing it one by one again. Okay, once you are done with all these things that you have done, click on apply to all. Okay, click on apply to all and you click on confirm so that it will apply to all your clips and you don't have to do it manually. Okay, so once you're done, you click on this good sign. So I need to tell you something. One of the reasons I usually do this last, I usually do all these adjustments and the smoothing of the face last, is the fact that it usually slows down my editing process. It makes my editing hang, it makes it slow, it makes the voice faster than the image or the image faster than the voice, depending on that. So this is one of the reasons I usually do it last. Okay, I've noticed that that is what slows down my video while I'm editing it. So now, can't you see my video? Look at my video. Look at how sharp and how beautiful and how flawless the video is. It is really, really, really lovely. Okay, it is really, really, really beautiful. Thank you so much for watching. This brings us to the end of the talking head video editing. Okay, so if you have a video where you are showing your face and you're talking like this is the end of the video editing section for this particular one. There are some other things I'm going to be showing you as it relates to video editing and some other things like that, but for talking head videos like this is the end of this. The next thing is for you to set up your export settings. Okay, click on this small arrow beside this, click on it, and the best export settings for your video is 1080p 30 frame per second, and leave this at recommended. Shike na. So once you leave it at recommended, you click on export and your video will begin to export. Okay, once your video begins to export, you cannot minimize this space. Okay, don't minimize it, just leave your phone for a while and come back to check if the exporting has been fully done. Okay, if you minimize it, it will stop exporting. If you do something else or you lock your phone, it's going to stop exporting. Okay, so that is it. I will see you in my next video where I'll be telling you and explaining to you how to create advert videos for your brand and also do voiceovers. Do well to subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you don't miss out, and turn on the bell notification so that you'll be the first set of people to get notified when I upload a new video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a like and leave me a beautiful comment in the comment section. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.